Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's topic is how to monitor Elasticsearch with Prometheus and Grafana. So today we will learn how to integrate Elasticsearch using Prometheus and Grafana on Ubuntu server. We will see its installation, setup and configuration. Elasticsearch is a powerful search and analytic engine which requires monitoring for its optimal performance. Prometheus gathers metrics and Grafana provides a customizable dashboards for visualizing this data. And by using these tools, user can manage and monitor Elasticsearch clusters easily. So let's move with the practical. First, we will see prerequisites. So you should have AWS account with Ubuntu 22.04 EC2 instance running. Then you should have basic knowledge of AWS services, Prometheus and Grafana. So first step is install Java Development Kit, which is JDK. For that, first update the system. Now our system is updated. So let's install the OpenJDK. Elasticsearch requires the Java to run. That's why we are installing the OpenJDK. Yes. This may take some time. Now our JDK is installed. So after this, set the Java home environment variable. This command tells us where the Java 8 is installed. We have given the path. After that, adding to your path, you can run the Java related executables from any location. So let's copy. Now our next step is installing Elasticsearch on Ubuntu. So for that, we will update the packages. So run the sudo apt update command again. Once the package is updated, download the file for Elasticsearch. Now the download is complete. Now install the Elasticsearch using the dpkg command. Now let's set up the neuro configuration. For that, open the elasticsearch.yml YAML file. Scroll down, go to the network. We are going to set the network configuration. So uncomment the network host line and it is bind to the local host. So we are going to change it. It's 0.0.0.0. With this, you can access the Elasticsearch from outside the server. Save it. After this, enable the Elasticsearch service. Command is sudo systemctl enable Elasticsearch.service. Now our service is enabled. So let's start the Elasticsearch. Now, after starting the Elasticsearch, you can check its status to see if it's running properly or not. Let's copy the command and paste it. Command is sudo systemctl status Elasticsearch, and as you can see, it shows us our system is active and running properly. So you can access it on the web browser. For that, copy the public IP address of our Ubuntu EC2 instance, paste it in the URL, colon, use the port 9200, which is the default port number for Elasticsearch, hit enter. You can see the Elasticsearch is open. Now the next step is installing Prometheus on Ubuntu. So first, from the GitHub repository, download the latest version of Prometheus. So let's copy this command. Let me open another tab. Now the download is complete. After that, extract the downloaded archives. For that, use this command. As you can see, all the files are extracted. Now let's move to the extracted binary. After this, navigate to the etc systemd system. This is where typically the systemd unit files are located. Once we are inside, so let's create a Prometheus.service. The command is sudo vi Prometheus.service. Vi is nothing but our text editor. Press I to enter the insert mode. So this is the Prometheus.service file. Let's copy it. Paste it here in the unit section. The description equals to Prometheus provides the description for the unit, which says that it manages the Prometheus service. Then what's equal to network.online target. This line specifies that this service unit wants to be started when the network online dot target is reached. This makes sure that network is available before starting the Prometheus, and after equals to network online dot target. This specifies that this unit should be started after the network is online. Then in the service section, exec start. This command is used to start the service. In this case, it start the Prometheus using the specified configuration file, which is prometheus.yaml. Then restart equals to always, means the service should be restarted automatically. Then in the install section, wanted by equal to default.target. It suggests the unit should be enabled and started when the system boot up. So let's save the file. Press escape, then colon W2 to exit. After this, reload the daemon service to verify our file is correct. Then enable it. Now our Prometheus.service enabled. Let's start it. Now check its status to see if it's running properly or not. For that, command is sudo systemctl status Prometheus.service. You can see our Prometheus service is active and running properly. You can access the Prometheus by running the public IP address of our Ubuntu instance. So just copy it, colon, then run the port number 9090, which is a default port of Prometheus. Hit enter. So this is the default web page of Prometheus. Now let's see the next step. So our next step is install the Grafana on Ubuntu. So first input the GPG key using the Grafana package. Let's copy the command. Let me just open the tab for you. Enter. It's the command. Now let's add the Grafana repository to apt resources. So this command will add the Grafana repository to apt sources. Press enter. Now before installing the Grafana, update the package list. Command is sudo apt update. Now our packages will be updated. So let's install the Grafana. After installation is complete, let's start the Grafana server. The command is sudo systemctl start Grafana server. Paste it. Then enable the Grafana server. Now the Grafana server.service is enabled. So let's try to access it. So once again, let's copy the public IP address of our Ubuntu instance. Paste it in the URL. Follow. Give the port number 3000, which is default port number for Grafana. Hit enter. As you can see, the Grafana welcome page is open. So the default username and password for Grafana is admin. So let's log in. Now it will ask you to change the password. You can set the new password or just keep it. So this is the home page of Grafana. Now our next step is installation of Elasticsearch Exporter for Prometheus. Copy this command. First, create a system user for Elasticsearch. And just do it in HANA tab for better understanding. Create a system user. Here, no create home. This prevents the creation of home directory for new user. Then hyphen shell being false. This disables the login for this user, and Elasticsearch is username of new user. So the user named Elasticsearch is created. After creating the user, download the Elasticsearch Exporter. So let's copy this command and paste it. You can visit the official website of Elasticsearch Exporter Prometheus GitHub page to download the different version according to your system configuration. So after download is complete, let's extract the files. So let's copy this command. Now all the files are extracted. So let's move to the extracted directory. Now once we are inside the directory, let's copy the exporter binary to the user location. Now change the exporter binary ownership. This command will change the binary ownership. After that, let's create a Elasticsearch exporter.service file. Let's copy this command and paste it. Press up to enter the insert mode. Let's copy this code and paste it inside our file. Now here in the unit section, the description equals to Prometheus ES Exporter. This description provides for the unit indicating that it manages the Prometheus Elasticsearch Exporter service. Then after equals to local fs target network online dot target network dot target. This line specifies that the unit should be started after the local file system are mounted and the network is available. And the next wants line, it indicates that the service wants to be started when both the local file systems are mounted and networking is available. So in next service section, the user is Elasticsearch, then nice equals to same 10. It sets the niceness value for the process, giving it a lower priority in the CPU scheduling. And then exec start. This specifies the command to start the service. It launches the Elasticsearch Exporter with the specific parameters, including the Elasticsearch URI, which exports the metrics for Elasticsearch. Then exec stop user bin kill all Elasticsearch Exporter. This command is to stop the service and it kills all the running instances of the Elasticsearch Exporter. Then in the install section, wanted by equal to default.target. This is to stop the service and the unit should be enabled and started when the system boots up. So let's save the file. Press escape, colon W2, exit the file. After this, reload the file. Let's copy the command. The command is sudo system setting diamond controller. Once the service is reloaded, enable it. Now the service is enabled. Let's start the Elasticsearch Exporter service. After this, let's check its status to see if it's running properly on it. For that command is sudo systemctl status Elasticsearch hyphen sorry underscore exporter dot service. As you can see, our service is active and running properly. So let's try to access it from the web browser. Again, let's copy the public IP address of our Ubuntu EC2 instance, paste it in the URL, and give the default port number for Elasticsearch Exporter, which is 9114. Hit enter. So this is Elastic Exporter's web page. You can click on the metrics to see the metrics of Elasticsearch Exporter. Now the next step is configuring the Prometheus to scrap Elasticsearch metrics. So first, let's navigate to the directory which contains the Prometheus configuration file. Let's copy the command. Paste it. Now once we are inside the directory, edit the prometheus.yaml file. Command is nano prometheus.yaml. Nano is also our text editor. So in the last part, let's add this section. Here, the job name is Elasticsearch. It specifies the name of Prometheus job. Name the static configs. This indicates that configuration for this job consists of static target configuration. Then the target colon localhost 9114. This is to specify the targets from which Prometheus should scrap the matrix. So in this case, the localhost 9114. This is the address and port where Elasticsearch Exporter exposes matrix we have known. So let's save the file. Let's escape. Sorry. This one. Hit enter. Now let's restart the Prometheus.service file. The command is sudo systemctl restart Prometheus.service. So let's copy it and paste it. Now Prometheus.service is restored. So you can go to the Prometheus page. You go to the status, click on targets. As you can see, the Elasticsearch endpoint is added. Now the next step is visualizing the Elasticsearch matrix in Grafana. So for that, let's go to the Grafana. In the connections, go to the data sources, click on add data source, and select the Prometheus as a data source. Data source is added. So in the connection, give the Prometheus server URL. Copy the URL on which our Prometheus service is running. Paste it. Button and click on save and test. You receive the successfully queried the Prometheus API message. Now once our Prometheus is successfully queried, click this plus icon and click on new dashboard to create a new dashboard. And let's click on the add visualization. Select the Prometheus as a data source. You can see the edit panel page here. So let's enter our first query. In the matrix, click on the matrix explorer. You can see many queries. So we'll be giving the Elasticsearch. Underscore file system data available bytes. This is the query we'll be using. So what this query does, this query fetches the available bytes of data on the Elasticsearch file system. So let's select it. We will select the instance enable filters localhost colon 9114. Then let's add another query. In the matrix, click on Matrix Explorer. Then the next query we will be adding is Elasticsearch underscore process CPU seconds total. Right, this one. So what this query does, this query retrieves the total CPU time consumed by the Elasticsearch process across the entire cluster. So select it, select the cluster as Elasticsearch. Now what this will do, so this will fetches the CPU just matrix for all the nodes within the Elasticsearch cluster. So now click on the Run Queries button. You can choose the visualization as watch. So this will give the your CPU time consumed total and also the available bytes of data on the Elasticsearch file system. So this is the output for first query and this is for the second query. Here you can see many visualization options like time series, bar chart, then gauge, bar gauge, in table, even in pie chart. Histogram, there are many visualization options. Now lastly, press Ctrl+S to save our dashboard. Do the appropriate title for your dashboard, like Elasticsearch. Click on Save. This will save your dashboard. So that's all for today, guys. So today we have learned how to integrate the Prometheus, Grafana, and how to integrate the Elasticsearch. So with this, you can visualize the metrics and set up alerts, which helps to identify the issue quickly. And by integrating Prometheus and Grafana, you can have the monitoring solution, which helps to maintain the performance and maximizing the value of Elasticsearch deployment. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you.